Hiya, hello, it's me, Fran. How are you all? I'm hoping that's good. Keeping well, keeping happy, keeping safe. Hope you're used to your new routine now. Sorry that we can't be together, obviously. I do miss our lessons, but in the meantime, I've decided that I am going to do my best to help you keep up your piano studies. So I'm going to start making a couple of short videos periodically, and I thought let's begin with a couple of refresher bits and pieces, so that they're not going to be too long, just 5 or so minutes. Okay, here we go. If you've not played the piano for a while, don't worry, it's okay. And first of all, think about your posture when you're playing. We don't want this type of thing. We want your shoulders back and a nice straight back. Your arm, your hand, can you see that? Should be level with the keyboard. We don't want any of that, if that means you're sat too close to the piano, and we don't want sort of this, which means you're sat too far away. You also want to have your hand at a nice level with the piano. So you want to, if you've got a piano stool at home, I'd obviously recommend using that. If it's a little bit too low, maybe put a cushion on it. If it's too high, try and find something else, but you'll know what feels comfortable. Okay, and your hand shape. Okay, what have we always said? It's simple. We don't want flat hands. Flat fingers do not make it very easy to play the piano. Remember, I have always said, and I stand by this, we want to make life as easy as possible. Okay, so to make life nice and easy, we have a curved shape to our hand. Can you see that okay? I'll put my hand up there. Okay, so the easiest way to do that, if that feels a bit unnatural, a bit unfamiliar, is imagine you're holding a tennis ball or an orange. So I've got an invisible one in my hand. I take it out, keep my hand in that shape, and that goes back to the piano. Simple. Okay, so that's what we want. Obviously in both hands. Okay, and remember, our fingers, we have 10 of them. Let's use all of them. We don't just want... Okay, we want to use all of our fingers. So remember, if you've got your books to hand, you'll see various numbers that may have been printed or that I may have written in there. So number 1 corresponds to our thumbs. Number 2, number 3, number 4, gosh that's hard, and number 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so nice and simple. Okay, and that's just the basics. I know it's nothing exciting, but I just wanted to remind you that we want to think about our posture, which should be a nice straight back. Our hands should be nice and curved. We should use all of our fingers where possible instead of just being a one finger wonder. We don't want that. And you want to make sure you're nice and centrally sat in the middle of the piano. There's no point in sitting all the way up here because you'll never get to those notes down at the bottom. Okay, so nice and in the middle. Good. Okay, all I'm going to do for you today is just play you a piece of music, because I'm aware that some of you might not have played the piano for a while, and the most important thing to remember is that music, or the study of any instrument, should be fun. So I'm going to play a piece for you that many of you will already know. It's by a chap called John Williams, and it's taken from the film Harry Potter, which was of course the book Harry Potter. So I'm going to play for you what's called Hedwig's theme, just about half of it, so there will be a little page turn, but I've got the camera here so you can sit and enjoy it, and then next time we'll go through some bits and pieces of music and some scales and some technique, and we'll work from there. Okay, but in the meantime, this is Hedwig's theme. Okay, that wasn't perfect, but the golden rule of playing the piano or anything, really, any instrument, is to keep going. If I'd have stopped and gone, oh, whoops-a-daisy, my mistake, you'd have all known where the mistake was. And that's what we want to be able to hide. Okay, now I'm going to leave you to it. Think about, for next time, think about the musical alphabet. We've got 8 notes in an octave. Think about what an octave is and think about your technique. Maybe sit down at the piano, and even if you don't play any music, you don't play any tune, you just have a bit of a note bash just to remind yourself where your hands are and of the geography of the piano itself. Okay. If you've got any questions, please just email me and I will do my best to answer them. And if you've got any sort of anything particularly that you'd like to work on or that we could go through with me helping from here, also let me know. Okay, I'll see you again soon. Take care.